You did a sneak attack and she folded you up like some laundry, baby. She had her all in between the couches like quarters, like loose change. She had you all up between them couches. Girl, stomping you out, doing you ends, rag tagging you.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they drawers. Heat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Joseline'S Cabaret Texas Reunion Part 2, okay? So if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. Okay, Joseline'S Cabaret Texas Reunion Part 2. Okay, first of all, I like how Joseline has control over her reunion. You know, she letting them know, okay, we're going to run our little phase, but we're also going to sit down and talk and get to the bottom of some things. Also, I like that she was checking security for breaking up the fight so fast. She was like, get out the way, Dodo Birds, move. Get out the way. Like, Joseline was ready to see them scrap. Like, no shade. Like, she wanted to see them, yeah, run them phase, baby, okay? But she opened up the show with the song I've been waiting on her to perform. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the, yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Is that song out? Yeah, we need that song to drop. I like that song. Like, I don't care. This Jocelyn like third bop. No shade. Do it like it's my B-Day, a bop. Welcome to Vegas, baby. I wanna. Hey, I like that one too. And then I like the way you are. Like, hey, the Puerto Rican princess. I don't know. She coming for the charts. But yeah, so the reunion picks up where we know it left off with Isis and Oceans running their rounds. Okay, round one, Isis tore Oceans up. I ain't gonna lie, she was coming from the shoulders. Now round two, I really do feel like Oceans got that round because she started like doing the pulling hair and dragging. And round three, I'm sorry, Isis got that. She said, oh, you want to pull hair? And she had Ocean's hair, and she was, baby, it looked like she was riding a jet ski. Riding a jet ski with Ocean's hair, baby. Like she was getting in there. I'm sorry. Ocean's, yeah, you got tour, sister. You got tour. Okay. So then, you know, Janisha and Joseline peeped that Lexi had on, you know, like some gym wear. Looked like she was about to go to PE or something. Like she was about to do some physical fitness, you know, like. And you know, Jocelyn was asking her, like, you know, why you dressed down? Did you come to rumble with me? Because I'm ready. And you know, she was like, no, no, no. And you know, they thought it was going to be for Chinks. But, you know, she was basically saying, like, me and Chinks, our issue is old. I'm over it. I'm ready to squash it. You know, her and Chinks, they did exchange a few little words. But at the end of the day, you know, she was just like, I want her right there. And she pointed to Fetish. Now, if you guys have been following me on Instagram for a long time, you know Fetish is my friend. Like some years ago, I used to hang out with her all the time before she moved to Houston. And Fetish had me crying on this part because Fetish said, who you want, me? And got up and put some sunglasses on. Like, girl, why did you put them sunglasses on to run the fade? Like, it was like the sunglasses was going to get her some superpowers or something. She flipped them sunglasses on and squared up. I'm like, Fetish, girl, what? What are you doing, sister? But round one, I ain't gonna lie, Fetish got Lexi. You know, Lexi was on the ground. She got her. Now, round two and round three, I don't know what they was doing. They both was giving windmill. They both was giving box the air, shadow box, ghost box. Like, I ain't no shade. Fetish, I love you, girl. But them last two rounds, neither one of y'all was doing nothing. Neither one of y'all. It gave who that, who there, who there. Like, y'all ain't know what was going on. Like, what? Y'all was lost in the sauce, Bookie. But, okay. So then Joseline and Wet Wet have a cute little moment of heart to heart. You know, Joseline says that, you know, she never meant to hurt Wet Wet. And Wet Wet lets her know how much she hurt her feelings. Because, Joseline, you know you was wrong for whacking Wet Wet in her head like that, girl, when she did the little duster in your face. Yeah, she should have never put the little duster in your face. But you ain't have to crunch my sis head up like that. You ain't have to beat on her head like a judge with the gavel. You ain't have to do that, Joseline. You knew that, girl. You knew you ain't have to do my sis like that, okay? But Wet Wet and Andrea also decided to squash their issues, but Wet Wet was not having it with Danny, baby. She said, Danny, yeah, let's square up. I Sister, why you call that fade out, Wet Wet? Like, Danny done flipped her so fast. Done flipped my sister like she flipping chicken in the grease, baby. I said, oh, come on now. Then Wet Wet ran up again, got whooped one more again, one more time. Whooped you 2 times, whoop you 2 times, say it 2 times, whooped you 2 times. Why you did that, Wet Wet? Just cause your name twice, Wet Wet 2 times don't mean you gotta get whooped 2 times, sister. Why you did that? You should have sat that one out, no shade, okay? So then they welcome to the stage Jayla. And as soon as Jayla walk out, Erica Envy stands up. And she ready. As quick as she stood up, the quickly she got lumped up. Like, no shade. Just as quick as she stood up, that's how quick she got lumped up. Jayla, Mika. And I saw some people saying, like, well, Erica was keeping up with her. Baby, watch it back in slow-mo. Jayla was doing all face shots. Mink. And that's why Erica was lumped up like that. Like, lumps don't lie. The lumps don't lie. No shade, okay? One thing I will say is the Erica Envy girl, she not scary. She'll get out there, but it doesn't change the fact that Jayla lumped her up, okay? Then Des decided to stand up, and I ain't gonna lie, she gags me. She gagged the whole audience. She gagged Janisha, she gagged Jocelyn. She gagged the whole stage because I did not know Des had no hands on her. Okay, like when her and Jayla started running their round, she was mink all on the back of Jayla's head. I know she gagged Jayla as well. Des, I will say she won that first round with Jayla. Okay, when they ran that second round, it gave they both was tired. And watching it in slow mo, Jayla did land some hits while Des was mostly just pulling hair that round. Now, Des was feeling herself. She was feeling herself because everybody hyped her up. You know, she did that round with Jayla. And she was like, who else wanted? Who else wanted? Who else want to run it with me? Who else wanted with Big Lean? Like, she should have calmed down. She should have calmed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She had got a little too amped up. And Chinks stood up like, yeah, you was talking, saying I should have got out there for K, so what's up? And yeah, she couldn't do Chinks how she did Jayla. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get that round to Chinks. Chinks is not a small girl. You got to go to work on marriage feet, okay? You got to go to work on a big mama like Chinks, baby. You can't come and play. Like what you did with Jayla, you know, it was not gonna work on Big Chinks, okay? So we also found out that it was Chink's birthday. Like it was given Julie at the BGC9 reunion. Like having to run phase on your birthday is crazy. But the audience starts booing Chinks, basically saying like, oh, you got out there with Des, but you didn't get out there with Lexi. And it was like, the thing was though, it's not like she was picking and choosing because Lexi was like, I'm over the issue with Chinks. I want to run it with Fetish. Like Chinks would have got out there with her, but she was saying she don't want to do that. So I felt like the audience was tweaking on that part, but they didn't booed her instead of getting out there with Lexi. And you know, her and Lexi, it's like Lexi is too big to not be able to throw them bowls. Like, I'm gonna give it to Chinks. I know that people feel like, oh, because towards the end of the round, Lexi fell on top of Chinks, but she wasn't swinging and drilling her. She was just holding on to her. So it's like, you got on top of her for what? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Chinks. I'm sorry, no shade. So then Lexi and Fetish start arguing again, and Fetish says something about Lexi going viral for trying to, I don't know what all I can say on YouTube, but trying to recruit underage girls for activities. And I was like, if that is true, that is really sick. Like, I hope that's not true, but Chinks has said the same thing as well. And then when I tried to do a little research on it, I did see a few things online of people saying that, and I was like, okay, I'm just hoping that that's not true because that is really sick and disgusting. Okay, so Rose comes out. She wearing headgear just like Wet Wet had on her headgear, and she was saying that she want to fight Oceans and Henny. So her and Ocean start squaring up, and like Oceans is kind of like backing up, kind of towards Henny. And then Rose just says F this and tries to sneak Henny. Now I felt like that gave setup. I felt like that gave setup. I felt like Oceans and Rose planned that for Rose to get the sneak attack on Henny, because the way they was squaring up looked stupid. And then there was even a point where Henny was like trying to knee Rose and Oceans was hopping in trying to block her from kneeing her. And it's like, how you gonna try to protect somebody that just asked to run a fade with you? It really gave setup. It gave setup, like they tried to set Henny up for the sneak attack, and the sneak attack did not work. You snuck her and still got tore up, Rose. That's crazy. Like, Rose needs to hang it up and stop trying to run up on Henny. Like, you doing a sneak attack for no reason. You did a sneak attack and she folded you up like some laundry, baby. She had her all in between the couches like quarters, like loose change. She had you all up between them couches. Girl, stomping you out, doing you ins, rag tagging you. Like, that's crazy. How you do a sneak attack and still get tore? Make it make sense. Like, you did this whole like big plan and set up with Oceans, and I don't care what they say. It gave setup. I don't care if they try to be like, no, that's not what it was. Yes, it was. I don't care. Y'all try to set up Henny and it backfired. Okay, so the episode ended with Rose and Henny arguing about, like, what their main issues are. All of that. They screaming at each other. And that was the end of the episode. Now next week we're gonna see Rose versus Henny again. Now Rose been online claiming that next week we're gonna gag because that's the round when she finally gets Henny. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Even if she do get Henny next week, it's like she already done tore you like 7 times. So it's like, if you win finally 1 out of the 7, then I'm still not impressed. I ain't gonna hold you, okay? So then we see Jocelyn cussing out Queen Envy. We see Queen Envy versus Diamond. Danny versus Andrea, which I feel like is so weird because the audience was saying something about Danny and Andrea being flip floppers, and they was like arguing about, we never flip floppers, but then y'all flip flop on each other and start running the fade. Like, I'm gonna have to see and understand when this next episode comes out. Like, why exactly they start running the fade? Like, that was weird. There also was like some big full on brawl that's gonna happen, and then we also get to hear from the audience, like Maury style. They, giving the audience a microphone to say they little 1-2, and yeah, so that was the end of the episode. I'm excited to see part 3. I think that they have a good way that they're doing this reunion. I really feel like baddies might need to take some notes so we can actually get some dialogue and maybe come to some conclusions or something. But I like the way that Jocelyn and Janisha is handling, this reunion. And is it me, or does Janisha look like happier and more exciting doing this reunion than she does on Baddies? Like, I don't know, she kind of be looking like she be over Baddies. No shade, but yes, you guys. Let me know how y'all felt about this part 2 of the reunion. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.